Hi there, signs of Leo. This is Kim with your monthly reading for February. So I have the Everyday Enchantment Tarot. We're going to pick up some positive messages here for February for our Leos. Leos, asking your spirit guides to join us and your angels so that we can get messages that's always made to move you in an elevated direction, to raise your vibration, I hope. And I take uprights with this particular deck. So I have this deck, and then I have the double majors deck, where we can try to find out what people or, by court cards, what signs are going to be associated with this month here of February. What do we have? Okay. Ooh. So February is going to be full of news. February is going to be full of news and messages. It looks like things are going to be a lot more playful with the Page of Wands. So this is generally good news. It also is bringing new fun ways to make and earn extra money too. So you can see that being like the start of something that could be really big. So some idea that can be really big. This could indicate children too, just to FYI. So if there's anything with more people being introduced into the family, this might be talking about good news in that sense. But there's definitely a feel like there's going to be something new regarding investment, how to invest, or what you're going to invest your time in doing. So 2 pages. Page of Coins, Page of Wands. Messages that help you with action, and messages that will help further things with your pentacles, your finances. So it's up to your, your judgment on whether to take an opportunity or not. But I do see those as maybe like pathways too, different pathways you can go down. Tell us about the people here involved with these pages. Tell us about the people. Oh, nice. You have the Fool. And it's the double majors. This deck has 2 of each kind. So this is the kind of normal version of our Fool. It's telling you to begin with the beginner's mind. So you're going on a journey, one foot in front of the other. Make sure you have fun, and don't forget that you're here, for the journey part. So don't forget to enjoy it and play and have fun. Less stress that way. Something about having less stress that way. This could be Aries energy, possibly. Tell us about any other signs, the 2, or people or situations that might be there. We could have a Sagittarius. This Knight of Wands is somebody that is looking in the wrong direction for their horse. So the goal is to have fun, but not to make a careless mistake, such as looking in the wrong direction. Why? Because you might lose a lot of time that way. So I think that's what that's trying to say. Okay, let's get something for the Page of Coins. Also, those could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Tell me about Page of Coins. Tell me more about this, the people involved, and the opportunity itself. Tell us more about that. The Hierophant. Okay. It's something that might be a new commitment or contract. A new contract. Very possibly. Possibly something to do with a contract, something legal or binding you. to doing some kind of work or obligating yourself to doing some kind of work. Could be associated with Taurus. It's also associated with the Hierophant is associated with traditional things, you know, and traditional like institutions and stuff like that. It can indicate a major commitment taking place. So yeah, sure, a marriage could even be it can even be the start of something great with a marriage, or it can be a good tower. Well, all towers are actually good. If you have a tower in your reading, which we do, I think it probably is denoting some kind of major change and transformation. And usually it's when something gets stuck or when you feel like you're stuck, and it shakes things up. So it brings about major change and transformation. And those are, yeah, your major arcanas. So let's get some more energy kind of clarifying these things. All right, what's the tower about? What's the tower about? Something new, an opportunity. When the Ace of Wands comes in, you've got to remember that the wands are all about, well, passion, but mainly like movement, the actions. And this is the purest of the form of, you know, the wands. So it's the starting out point. It can really be anything. But it's guaranteed to provide excitement, passion, drive, motivation. So when I said it might be a good tower, I really think it might it might be a good tower. It might be things to shake up, and it might be because of you using that magic wand and saying, look, I want to manifest this, and then it's kind of like that butterfly effect from that point. All right. So, whoa. So, I was going to say Page of Coins, give us more information. So, I have the Star. You get out what you're putting in. And it feels like, you know, good karma is going to pay off or something here. Something's going to pay off where you give back and then what you're getting. Now, the Star is, if you wish upon a star, you know, what do you wish for? So, it can represent those really big hopes, dreams, and ambitions. It is some kind of new adventure for you. And Leo, it feels like being in the spotlight a little bit with this star energy. So get ready for some kind of new adventure that will lead you closer to your dreams and what you're really wanting. Oops. I can put this down here. All right. You know what? This was like that one, right? So the Hierophant down there, this kind of commitment. Let's get some, or like I say, it is right next to the Page of Coins, making me think that it might be some kind of work contract. Tell us about this contract or this agreement. Page of Cups. You can look at it as a hopeful situation that will help. You will help things. There's a 50-50 on this. Some of you all are going to look at this Hierophant and say, I don't think this is hopeful. And then 50% are you going to say, yeah, I think that this is a hopeful situation. So the way that it's coming out is going to be up to your interpretation of that. Whoa. And then I have the Sun. Kind of like another message where there's going to be something to light up everything. Whether you view it as good news or not might be up to you, but this is your energy. So this means things are going to grow, and it's news of something possibly really new for you, growing. I'm going to put this like this just because I want it to be positive, and so having a positive outlook is going to be good. So bringing good news in with the sun. And it's interesting, like that light's being drawn to my eye there, that flashlight. So I'm feeling like the light that's coming from within you. Some kind of good news about your light. Tell me about the Knight of Wands. Tell me about the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Swords. Not Swords. So the Knight of Swords, it is a seize the day energy. You do have to actually seize the day. So it's usually self-initiated change, big transformation. If it is like keeping your eye on cutting out the mistakes or careless mistakes or something like that, then that would be change. Change coming with that energy. So it's bringing something in for you to really seize the day about. Knight of Swords. I feel like this is like some kind of major focus on self-improvement too. Tell me about the Fool. Tell me about the Fool. High Priestess in reverse. Feeling a little vulnerable. And of course, it's always hard when you tell people to trust in the unseen. Trust in what's what you're not able to prove. But always. But there is something about having more faith in your own intuitive abilities and gifts and this new beginning. And to kind of, I feel like trusting your own intuition a little bit more and never giving up here is what's going to be the keys, your keys. Let's get the Oracle of Genetic Gifts next. So this could be feeling a little vulnerable, I've got to say. So when the Fool energy, when you're doing something brand new that you've never done before and you're a fixed sign, it might be like you got to get more faith in yourself. Like you have faith in this event or something new. So take a leap of faith in whatever, it feels like whatever messages are coming to you. So I don't know, maybe you're doing something with mediumship or channeling, but there's a message to trust yourself a little bit more. Okay. Have astrology, ancestral knowledge, astrology. Let's see if I can, I'm going to move this back now. So, okay. Astrology, ancestral knowledge. You might find that some things come really easy to learn to you. And that it might be because of having this like, in your DNA, in your Akash, you have all this access to this knowledge. B, blogger platform, employing spiritual services. Clairgustance, clear tasting. Clairgustance, clear tasting. That's what it's weird, isn't it weird that that's what the change and so, well, some of you all might be like quitting smoking and therefore, and I hope, right, and then getting better taste, more accurate taste. That could be a sudden change for the better, right? Demonologist, entity banishing and removal. Okay, demonologist, and maybe you're, I don't know, researching things like this or listening to podcasts about these things, or it's just, you know, an interest like Lorraine Warren and all of that stuff. That stuff's really interesting. So yoga instructor, body and mind. Make sure February that you are not forgetting your body part. You know, mind and spirit. It's good always to work on every body that you have, but don't forget the physical body. So claircognizance is just a clear knowing. goes beyond needing proof for something. It's just kind of like, it almost transcends needing proof. And just having a knowing. And this could be about, you know, somewhere that you're going spiritually. It could be something like that. Maybe you're taking a more spiritual approach or something. So I'm going to close with this deck. This is the Shaman's Dream. The Shaman's Dream Oracle. Okay. Wow. And that's like a 10 to me, like an X, like 5. Major. Closing door, completion. Let's see what you have a completion in here, Leos. Number 5. Endings, completion, or going towards the door to your greater calling, right? Okay, it says when the closing door shows up, it's a call to recognize an ending, to terminate a relationship, job, task, or situation that's been dragging on too long. Unlock the cage you've been trapped in and shut the door behind you. This is not the time to worry about what others might think or feel. Instead, break with routine, consider what you think and how you feel, and be true to your heart's calling. It's time to maybe walk out that door, muster the courage to say no more. It says, if a project has been if you've been noticing that it's time to move on from a project or a relationship, it says then take it as a gift, difficult and painful as it may be, move on. Every door that shuts is an invitation to find another way, another path to your destination. Better to recognize this earlier than later. It says, how many of us leave a relationship or jobs years after we knew it was time to move on? Stop wallowing in the pain and lingering on the reasons of why things did not work. Bow deeply before that closed door. Give thanks to the lessons. Set yourself free to a greater calling. Set yourself free to a greater calling. Okay. And let's see another one. Whoa. Okay, that's too many. I'm just going to grab this one. And then I have the Cosmic Womb. Cosmic Womb number 6. Oh, that's interesting that they're ascending. Number 6. Creativity, the divine feminine. It says, if you had felt dry and stagnant or lost, this is creativity that will help you pull out of stagnancy. So it says you're safe to explore the expression of rejuvenated creativity, releasing all judgment. You're in your most fertile cycle of life right now, intuitively keen with a heart wide open, mindful that each step in the direction of your dreams and desires is effortlessly supported by all the divine helpers in the unseen realms. Okay, and one more for this little spot right over here. Ooh, okay, that's a good one. Ego, sublimation, rest and renewal on the bottom. Okay, 58. Ego sublimation, letting go of self-centeredness, becoming a vessel of possibility. Yeah, it says, has your self-definition become too rigid? Are you too fixed around areas that are safe or versus unsafe? It says to release that judgment and the fear. Yeah, it says we're all products of our conditioning. So remember that this part of human experience, it's not meant to remain static, seeking only what you expect. Says you go nowhere when you hesitate to move out of your comfort zone. When you focus too much on yourself this way, you become a servant of the ego and it edges God out. I love that. Removing the magic of possibility. It edges God out. Removing the magic of possibility. It says, imagine looking into a mirror and seeing only what you are now. If you can let your self-definition soften, moving beyond the veil to your potential, magical emptiness exists where all things are possible. What would you see reflected if you allowed yourself to be anything other than how you define yourself right now? So in this moment, Leos, it says, let go of who you think you are and allow a new you to emerge. You'll recognize yourself as what you are, a partner in co-creation in service to the divine. That's what I got. Sending you love and light. Thanks for joining me, Leos. Bye-bye.